Okay, I'm going to be talking about the major storm we're going to have on Friday. It will start Thursday night and it's Saturday morning. So, let me just say this first. The models still don't know what's going to happen, but we do know it's going to be a big storm. All the models are coming in agreement that it's going to be a big storm. We just don't know exactly where that track is going to be. I'll know by tomorrow. But all of the models are saying it's going to be a major storm, so that's even worse for people living on the coast. Here's one model, it's called the GFS model. It would bring heavy rain in. Oh yes, and so the red line, we're talking about this, the red line is above 32 degrees, the blue line is below. If you want, now this storm is going to be coming, I think right off the coast. I don't think it's going to be that close. But look how tight those lines are. What happened here? They're very tight. When you get tight lines like that, that means strong winds. It's gonna be out there for a while. Now, if you want snow, it's called dynamic cooling. There's gonna be winds blowing down from the north, and that's gonna be driving cold air in on the back side of this storm. As you can see, this GFS model is kind of hinting on a little bit of snow here on the back end. A little bit of snow. The question is, will it really snow, and how much snow would we get if it did? I don't know yet. I'll know tomorrow, but I just don't know yet. But the model, what I'm just saying now, prepare now, because every model is saying it's going to be a big storm. Even a European model, big storm. You know, look how tight those lines are. A little bit south than a GFS model, but every model is saying it's going to be a big storm. Let me show you what the winds could definitely be like. If it tracks close enough, then we're looking at 65 to 70 mile an hour wind gusts. The sustained winds, I'm going to say 35 to 50 miles an hour sustained winds. Now at this one right here at 1 o'clock, this one right here is at 10 a.m. Friday. This one right here is at 1 p.m. Friday. I'm not sure if Massachusetts is in here a little bit. The winds is definitely calming down a little bit, but it's still going to be very gusty out there. Very gusty. Very windy. Let's talk about the wave heights. Now we're going to have astronomical high tides. What that means is that there's going to be life-threatening flooding off the coast. Gloucester, Cape Cod, South Shore, North Shore, off Rhode Island, off Connecticut, Block Island. All of those places are going to be having a major flooding. This is a possible wave height. When you see those bright colors like that, bright, pretty colors, that's not good. That means right off Gloucester, a little light orange right there, that's an 18 to 21 foot wave. That's not good. I mean, that's holy crap. You go to oh boy, you go to Cape Cod, Outer Cape. You know, you're close to that red one, really close to that bright red. You could be talking about 24 to 27 foot wave. That's big. That's a big wave. What I want to show you here, this is another model. It's called the NAM. Now, the NAM is never good at really storms. It's always crazy with storms, but it's just right now. This is actually really good to look at. This shows the dynamic cooling that we might be facing. See how on the back end the storm's departing, it's going to go south, that we might actually get below 32 degrees and squeeze out a little bit of snow. The NAM's very good at getting that out. It's been consistent, to be honest with you, this year actually on that. On the snow. So I mean, I think that we might see a little bit of snow here on the back and edge of it. Look how strong this storm is going to be. We see those bright colors like that. This storm is not messing around. I just want to show you what you should prepare for. Areas in yellow have charged devices charged by Thursday night. Okay, Thursday night, Thursday afternoon. You don't want to be without power and not have your phone on for 2 days. Wait, it's gonna be a week. Tie all loose objects down. Have generator ready. You want to bring all loose objects in the house. You don't want them flying around outside, hitting houses, hitting doors, knocking things down. Areas in red. Start preparing. Tie all loose objects down or bring them inside. Charge devices. Have chargers ready for full charge Thursday night. Prepare for flooding and long-lasting power outages. There's going to be tremendous flooding here. That's what we know right now. There's going to be major flooding. Major flooding. The flooding is going to be out of control. I wanted to show you this too. So how accurate is that model forecast beyond 3 days? Average model error 3 days at 72 hours. It could be over 150 miles of error. That's just, it shows that we really need to get closer to the event before it happens to see really which model would be right. I was going to point out today, I was going to talk a little bit about next week. I told you that there was going to be a storm threat. There will be. Come on. Oh, I don't think it was a Sunday. See, it's updating now. This model's updating. Let's go to the European model. That one shows it. Okay, so there will be a storm next week, sometime next week. It will be close by. The thing is, how close? And it would have enough cold air. It looks like it will have enough cold air. See how a little bright blue in there? Or light blue? Light blue and then lighter blue right there. Looks like it just may have enough cold air. Now, if it takes this track, it's way offshore, we only get a few snow showers. If it's closer, we can get a snowstorm. That's something I'll have to keep an eye on, but it's so far out. The main focus right now is the one on Friday. That's going to be bad. Everyone asking if we're going to have school, I would say no, because the winds, if they're going to be gusting to 65, 70 miles an hour, that's really close to hurricane force winds. So if the buses are trying to get home and there's trees in the road, power lines down, power outages, it's extremely dangerous. So in my opinion, I just don't think we're going to have school. But you know what? If we do, then that's a really bad decision by the superintendents, because I just showed you how bad this storm's going to be, and you better believe it, because it's going to be stronger than the one in October. We had the one before Halloween. That one knocked out power for two to 3 days on the North Shore. Some places for over a week, and it brought down trees, it brought down tree branches, power lines, it brought down everything. So I'll make another video tomorrow, and hopefully the models will have a determined track on this storm. But that is it for tonight, for today's video, and thanks for watching.